nestled in the rolling green hills of Shropshire. Near the banks of the River Arny stands the serene and story-laden Stokesay Castle, a fortified 13th century manor house of golden stone, arched windows, and crooked timbers. Its quiet beauty masks something older than its medieval walls, a tale of treasure, sorrow, and giants who once ruled the land. Long before men built walls of stone or drew borders on maps, the countryside around Stokesay was said to belong to two giants, brothers so vast that the trees only reached their knees and rivers barely soaked their boots. One made his home atop View Edge, a sharp rise above the forested hills. The other lived across the valley, upon the broad summit of Norton Camp, nearly 2 miles away. The space between them, fields, woods, and winding lanes, was their shared domain. Despite their size and power, the giants were said to be peaceful rulers, guarding the land with benevolent pride. They shared everything, their food, their cattle, and most jealously of all, their treasure. Their wealth, it was whispered, was vast. Gold coins, gem-studded goblets, ancient weapons, and scrolls written in the language of storms. All of it stored in a massive oak chest, bound with iron and hidden deep beneath Stokesay Castle, which they had built not for war, but as a vault for their legacy. But there was only one key, a long, gleaming thing forged from black iron. The key was kept safe, but rather than entrust it to any servant or bury it separately, the brothers made a habit of throwing it to each other when needed. From hill to hill, they'd call out, and with mighty arms, launch the key across the valley, the metal flashing through the sky like a thunderbolt. Years passed, and the world below changed. Humans came with their boundaries and roads, but the giants remained unseen by most, yet still watching, until the day the key was dropped. One morning, the brother at Norton Camp called for the key. His brother at View Edge raised his mighty arm and hurled it, but a strong gust, or perhaps fate itself, caught it mid-air. The key veered from its course and plummeted downward, falling with a splash into the dark waters of the castle moat. They searched for days. Some say they dammed the river, drained the moat, tore up the banks with fingers as large as tree roots, but the key was never found. Unable to retrieve their treasure, and unwilling to rebuild the trust they'd had, the giants fell into grief and silence. They returned to their hills, aged quickly, and vanished into the stone. But their treasure remained hidden deep in the vaults of Stokesay, untouched. And it is said, even now, it lies there, watched over by a huge raven, black as pitch, with eyes like molten silver. The raven does not fly, nor eat, nor age. It perches above the chest and guards it through time, awaiting the day someone finds the lost key and dares to unlock what the giants left behind. Many have tried. Some speak of strange echoes in the cellars, or glimpses of clawed shadows in the corner of torchlight. One child once returned from a tour of the castle with a feather not of this world, glossy, metallic, and warm to the touch. But no one has found the key. Not yet. If you enjoyed this eerie tale from Britain's haunted past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite legend or share a chilling local story of your own.